Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope you had a blessed Monday. Doing things a little different tonight, and not my usual setup in my bedroom. Uh, Doing it from the stream from the car. So, like I said, little bit different, but that's okay. Connection, it don't always have to be in the same place. So it's all good. Um, yeah, got some shopping done today. It's always fun going to the grocery store. Fun, fun, fun. And spend time with the missus, and that's always great. You know, spend time with any loved ones, whether it's your person or family or friends, is always a good time. So that was a great night. Watched some Ozark. We should be finishing that up next day or two. Might do a review on it. I'll tell you this: that show was crazy. Ozark is a very crazy show. Never a dull moment ever in that show. So, but yeah, I definitely wanted to talk about a situation with the Batman 2. It's supposed to start filming late May, but what I'm intrigued at is they have not casted the role for uh, Christopher Dent, Harvey Dent's dad, and apparently his role is very significant. Um, Not sure. Hello, hi, welcome. How y'all doing tonight? Talking about the Batman 2 and them trying to fill the role for Christopher Dent. Um, Brad Pitt turned it down, and then David Craig turned it down. So I don't know who's next, but they got to get that role filled. Hello, how are you? Um, because you can't film the movie without all your roles filled. So rumor has it they're going to talk to Liam Neeson next. Now I love watching his movies, so if he plays that role, that's cool. But the reason why that role is important in this movie, because everyone thinks Harvey Dent, and when he becomes Two-Face, like, is just the accident that caused it. No, it's a lot more deep rooted. It's the trauma that Christopher Dent causes Harvey as a kid. He bullies him verbally, maybe physically. I'm not sure. So he just kind of picks at him over the years. So Harvey kind of develops like this other side to his personality. And I want to see it be a slow burn. I don't want it to be shown all at one time. I want to see him slowly take a descent into madness with this. And then when the accident happens that caused him to become Two-Face, It's just like the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak, for him becoming full on two sides of his personality, where he flips a coin and one side you live, the other side you don't. So yeah, I'm very intrigued to see how that plays out. Sebastian Stan is playing Harvey Dent, which is phenomenal. He was great in The Winter Soldier. Hello, you know, and now he's doing a DC movie. Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson. Now she's in this movie too, playing Harvey Dent's wife. I mean, that's pretty cool. You don't see people jump like that. My day's been good. How about yours? So, it's going to be very fascinating to see how their relationship is in the movie. One thing I heard that we're going to get more of in this movie, and I'm very, very glad to hear your day was good also. Very glad to hear that we're going to see Robert Pattinson's Bruce Wayne more. Because in the first one, he's like Batman. He's just like, he's never Bruce Wayne. So being Bruce Wayne has its advantage. He gets intel, which helps him when he becomes Batman. So it's going to be really fun to see how they do that in this movie. It's supposed to come out October of next year. So really excited for it. Honestly, it feels like it's been forever because literally this movie was in 2022. I have no idea. I'm not into finances like that. I'm sorry. Can't answer because I'm not sure. So yeah, like we're waiting over 5 years for this sequel. That's a long time. I understand like a couple years is cool, but 5 years before we get the next one, it's like, oh my gosh, that's so long. But I know a lot of people are excited and ready for this movie as I am. That was a very good movie, Kingsman. I really like that. Like those movies. Very good movies for sure. So yeah, definitely gonna be excited for when that comes out. Um, Also, super excited for Daredevil season 2. Now, I've stated before, why is that on Disney Plus? Do y'all remember when Disney was all about like family friendly entertainment and stuff for kids? Daredevil is very much a rated R adult show. I wouldn't let my if my son was like 6 or 7, I would not let him watch Daredevil. Anything Daredevil. Because there's so much violence and gore. Like, come on, Kingpin. At the end of season 1, he dislocates the jaw from the police captain or chief of police, I should say. Yeah, that's not for kids to watch. Very brutal. And I don't know how many seasons they want to do with Daredevil, but I think the Kingpin arc should end this season. have it end epically. But Daredevil obviously wins and Kingpin goes to jail. That's that's what makes the most sense to me. So yeah, we'll see how that plays out. So you know, it's gonna be bro. So um, hey party, what you think about Daredevil? Have you seen season one? Because it was phenomenal. So yeah, so that comes out March 24th, and then another one I'm real excited for, but I think we'll have to wait till next year, and that's a God of War series. I don't know how many people saw Sons of Anarchy, but the guy that played Opie, who's very good, he is going to be playing Kratos. So I can't wait to hear him say, "Boy, boy." It's such a simple thing, but it's so funny at the same time. So I definitely look forward to that, but I don't know if we'll get it this year or we'll have to wait till next year. Because I think they started filming, but things take time, and then you got post production, reshoots, all that fun stuff that they gotta do for shows and movies to make sure it looks the best that it can before we get to see it. And of course, one where there's it's gosh, it's I don't know how to it's like down the middle. The Green Lanterns show, which comes out in August. There's a lot of pushback on that show, um, because it gives me like true detective vibes, which I don't think is an issue. I think that show is great, but people are like, "Well, where's the suits? Where's them flying around? Where's them creating weapons to use against the threats?" I don't know if we're getting that. I mean, the trailer, I saw Hal Jordan fly once, and that was about as spectacular as it got as far as like anything normal for a Green Lantern to do. Because they do fly all over the place. It's one of the cool things about them that they can do. So, yeah, anyone has an opinion on that, please share it. Because I'm going to give it a chance. I'm not going to be too like negative thinking about it until I see it. When I see it, I can make up, you know, my own decision on what I thought about it. But it needs to be good for sure. And then I understand, you know, um, not Hal Jordan. Oh, brain fart. The other Green Lantern. Um, it's escaping me right now. Oh, well, the younger Green Lantern. He's gonna be apparently in Superman Man of Tomorrow. Now that comes out next year. Also, it's going to be interesting because, oh, Jon Stewart, that's the name. Took me a minute. So Jon Stewart's going to be in there with Superman and the Justice Gang and Lex Luthor in the super suit against Brainiac. Now, I hope Brainiac is not goofy. He should be scary, like out of a horror movie scary. You should look at him and tremble. That is what Brainiac should be. He's a major threat. Where you have multiple superheroes team up together to deal with him, that should tell you everything you need to know what type of threat he should be. But with James Gunn, you don't know how goofy it's going to be. It could be hit a home run or strike out. Hopefully he does it right. I feel like the guy he got to play Brainiac is going to be serious, like how Brainiac should be. It shouldn't be comedy relief. He doesn't tell jokes. It's a very serious, scary character that likes to take over worlds. So let it be as such. I don't want comedy relief with this character. It would mess up the movie. And, you know, the cast for that movie should be really good. So I'm really excited about it. Hopefully it does not disappoint. But we'll find out next summer when it comes out for sure. So, and then I'm waiting for them to give an update when they're going to release Rings of Power Season 3. Waiting for like a teaser trailer for that. That's either going to be later this year or early next year, I would imagine. Because they're signed on for 5 seasons. So I just love seeing like all the epic characters from the Lord of the Rings, them being younger. So that's a lot of fun. Hey, Party, I know you really love Lord of the Rings. You know what I'm referencing when I tell you that. So it's going to be really interesting to see the 9 kings of men get the rings and how Sauron corrupts them into them becoming his Nazgul. Yeah, I would really enjoy seeing that story be told. It's in the books, but it's not. We haven't seen it on live screen, so I'm looking forward to that. I like good character arcs, and when they explain things well, those are my favorites. You know, makes you can feel sympathy, remorse, or like, oh, you got what you deserved. Type of emotions, seeing characters dive into madness, which is what all of them will do as the rings corrupt them. They don't corrupt them like it did Smeagol.
That's right. Where is the precious? We want it. We need it. You stole it from us. Give it back.
I guess if you held a corrupt ring for 500 years, you'd look like that too. Yeah. Smeagol became cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because of that ring. It really messed him up. Really messed him up for sure. So, yeah. I'm ready for it. I'm so ready for it. And then this is a series that's happened already, and I'm hoping a season 3 comes. But if you like anime, you should check out Castlevania. and Castlevania Nocturne. Highly recommend. Highly. I grew up on the Castlevania games, but those shows were phenomenal. Very well done. Great storytelling. I think sometime in the near future I'm going to do a review on that show because I think it's worth reviewing. Because I would love people to want to watch stuff I review. Yeah, like what I'm going to start doing is anytime I go see a movie, I'm going to review it. It only makes sense. It's part of what I talk about here. Is movies is one of my big things. So I definitely will, when I see a movie, I will review it. No matter how much it sucked or how great it was, I would definitely be doing movie reviews. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Um, but yeah, Castlevania is this again a phenomenal show. Both versions of it I would highly recommend. The musical score is great. The violence is great. The storytelling is great. The journeys of the characters are phenomenal. Yeah, I can't really think of anything bad about that show. And you can literally watch Castlevania season 1 through 4 and Castlevania Nocturne within a week. You could watch the whole thing. So what's better than a show that would only take you a week to watch and something you highly enjoy? Think about it, makes sense. Because I've rewatched it numerous times. Because that's how much I liked it, and it didn't take much time to do it. Because some shows will take you a long time. Like as good as Supernatural was, it's 15 seasons. Okay, and most of them were 21 episodes, at about 45 minutes an episode. So think about it. How long is that going to take you to watch? A long time. And if you work a lot, it'll take longer. So you're talking months. Months it would take you to watch Supernatural. It's a great show. Some seasons better than others, for sure. But, you're going to get that. When shows run like a lot of seasons, you're going to get that. Like some aren't going to hit the way you want them to. So you take the good with the bad. If a show's on long enough, you're going to have things to nitpick at. So it is what it is. Not a big deal at the end of the day. As long as you enjoy it overall, you don't feel like your time was wasted, then it works out. So, and one small side note I wanted to say, I've reached over 12,000 views, so thank you for that and all the support. Means everything to me. I'm only close to 5 weeks into this, and 12,000 views is a lot at the end of the day. So just please keep giving me all the support, the likes, the comments, all that means everything to me. So thank you all for that, and please keep doing it, because without you, I'd be doing this for no reason. So thank you. So yeah, Supernatural, like I said, overall very good show. Had its ups and downs. Certain seasons didn't hit like others. One thing I will say, my biggest pet peeve, and for those that do not know, I am a huge werewolf fan. The way they did werewolves in that show sucked. They had fangs, claws, and blue eyes. They basically look like vampires. Come on now. Y'all can do better than that. So yeah, that was my biggest pet peeve. The disrespect for the werewolf design. I'm like, y'all could have done better. It was in your budget to do better. But for some reason you chose not to. Excuse me. So there wasn't much difference between them and vampires, quite honestly. So I was a bit disappointed with that. So yeah, if they ever do any type of spin-off with Supernatural, please, for the love of the Lord, do it right. When it comes to werewolf design, please and thank you. And then speaking of Supernatural, it's so funny that the last season of The Boys, we're going to get the Winchesters and Castiel reunited in that show. Now, what their roles will be to go with Soldier Boy, I have no idea. When I saw the trailer, it didn't show them. So I'm really interested to see if they're going to be on the same side as Soldier Boy, on the other side. What's the dialect between them all? I expect them to do something goofy, but fun at the same time. Partylander heard. You need to watch that show, bro, so you can understand that you do not want to be comparing yourself to Homelander. Homelander is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. It's no good. You don't want to be anything near that. Homelander's a hot mess. Like in his mind is like a brain of cats. Don't be triggered by that, by the way. Where's Tina? Tell her to get down off the table. Catnip. Where's the catnip? Yeah, so I will be interested to see how their interactions. Yeah, leader of 6, yeah. Fair enough, but out of fear. How's the Raw highlights? Because I have to watch it tomorrow and do a review tomorrow on Raw. But I can't obviously do that without watching it first. And obviously, being in my car right now, I can't watch Raw and do this at the same time. All the milk. Yeah, Homelander likes his milk, that's for sure. You and Danhausen. You are cursed. I beat you to it, Katie. Haha. I win. I cursed you first. You can't curse me back. Too bad, so sad. I win this time. I don't know when the heck Danhausen's going to wrestle. Maybe a Mania. Okay. Sure. Yeah, you still can tell me, though. Hey, party, I heard Brock Lesnar got packed up again. Adam told me. He said, Oba said, you may go up high and go down hard. Powerbomb, fall from grace. Yeah, I'm glad you acknowledged that. I also heard Roman and Punk got physical. And Punk went through the table. Hey, Punk, you will acknowledge me. Through the table you go, Punk. Get packed up. Punk and Brock both getting packed up. Hey, what's up, Beast from the East? What's up, bro? Welcome. How you been, man? I haven't seen you for a little while. Hope all is well with you. You in here with some wrestling experts. You know, my sister Katie and Party. You know, we all big wrestling buffs, man. So hop on it. Hop on in here. Let's talk about some wrestling. Because I tell them I gotta watch Raw in the morning, and then I'll do a review video tomorrow. Because I can't do a review on something I didn't watch. That would be goofy. No, I appreciate you, bro. We all got different schedules. And if you wonder why it's a different look tonight than the usual look, my roommate was complaining about me being loud doing stuff for my channel. So the beautiful thing about going live is, do I gotta do it from the space I normally do it? No. I can do it anywhere. So you can't stop me from doing a live stream. $67. That's all I had to do for sub. Thank you. It's all good, Beast from the East, you know, because you know sometimes you deal with petty people in your life, and you know I can't help like how he feels like I don't feel I'm that loud, but I was talking to friends on speakerphone after my stream, and that's probably what pissed him off. It was late, but yeah, I didn't really think much of it, so it is what it is. But no one's gonna stop me from interacting with people that care to support me in this. So there's more than one way to solve a solution, so I'm good. Yeah, I mean is that not the norm? Beast from the East, you know. I mean, I heard Oba packed up Brock. I heard Roman packed up Punk. So That's two good things for me right there. I don't know anything else. Oh, was Gunther on there? If Gunther was not on tonight, I'm really starting to question WWE's judgment. Well, I already do question WWE's judgment. Wow, that's interesting. All right, so now, since my brother Party said Gunther wasn't on Raw, now I have to do it. Triple H, this is Gunther. What do you mean? I'm not on Raw. I'm the best. I end careers. You don't want to put me on TV? Give me someone to decimate at WrestleMania. I'll choke them out. I'll gas them out. I'll humiliate them. They're all done. I am the ring general. I am Gunther. I'm done. I had to do it. I had to do it. Being a huge Gunther fan, you know, like, like, you know, all this to pay off to this whole thing with him is him being heavyweight champ down the road. Retire Rey Mysterio at Mania. Oh, if y'all want to see Party Monster crash out, talk about how great Javon Evans is. He will crash out so hard. He cannot stand Javon Evans. I'm bouncy. As Party Monster would say, yeah, when I went to Elimination Chamber, I watched him get bounced off the cage. You know, we gotta have a good time, Party. You know how it goes here. I'll do things like you. I'll do things a little different. But you know, I'm sure it did. I have no doubt. Oh yeah, Beast from the East. His cutter's insane. Like, he gets way up in there. I mean, it's beautiful how he does it. But, you know, and he's also 21. That's the scary thing. He's 21 years old. Yeah, Party, even you gotta acknowledge his athleticism for that. As much as you can't stand Javon Evans, excuse me, you have to give him a little bit of credit. I'm glad you're big enough to do that. I'm proud of you, bro. Oh, hey, Beast from the East. This is a side note. Would you like to say anything to Party Monster on this fact? Party Monster is a diehard Jets fan. Would you like to say anything to him about that? I want to sit back and watch this one, because when he finds out who you like, this is going to be great. Party Monster, if you want to take a guess who Beast from the East likes. Excuse me. I laugh too hard. I start coughing. Sorry is all you can say. Come on, Party. You want to guess who Beast from the East likes? You should figure it out. I'll give you a hint. It's a team that decimates you like every time they play you. For the better part of the last 20 years. And counting. You want to take a guess? Take a guess, party. Come on. It'll be fun. If you don't want to take a guess, I'll tell you. I'll give you a sec to answer. It's gonna be too much fun, Beast from the East. Oh, heard that. Do party, you want to take a guess who Beast from the East likes in football? Oh, you look, Beast from the East. You're like, I'll go ahead and I'll just go ahead and say it. The tormentors of your life, party. That's what the New England Patriots do to the Jets. Torment. The Patriots like, hey Jets, hold my beer, do the laundry, line the fields, and pick up the tissues from all the crying. I mean, look, bro. I can appreciate like as much as when we talk on the phone, text, whatever, and I tease you about the Jets. At least you're loyal, so I'll give you that. And I got all the respect for that. All right, hey, Beast from Beast. Talk to you later, bro. Love and respect. Appreciate you. See you hopefully soon. For sure, because I always enjoy you being on here. But yeah, like party, like seriously, mad respect for your loyalty to the Jets. Cause it's gotta be hard to watch a lot of times. Like last year, no interceptions. Like that's crazy work. No interceptions. Like, what? I don't know what y'all gonna have to do to get better. Because it's gonna be rough because now the Patriots have reestablished themselves. And the Bills are the Bills. So now, what's that mean for the Jets? More problems. Because I feel in that division, the next 10 years, it's going to be Buffalo and Patriots slugging it out, for the win. Maybe. That's a possibility. But that's not even like a guarantee that you'll get third. Depends on what Miami does. Does Miami get any better? That's a question. We don't know the answer to it. Sorry about that. Yeah, but we'll see what happens. But my guys, they have made a lot of big moves. I feel, and they're not like flashy. We got a young corner, young linebacker, 2 defensive linemen, edge rushers, all young, a young tight end, a running back about to his prime that has played with Jane Daniels. The Brandon Ayuk thing, we'll have to wait and see. Because everyone thinks it's 99.9% 99% sure he's coming here. But the divorce between him and the 49ers is really bad. I mean, they literally, I know, are going to try to see if anyone wants him for draft picks. I don't think anyone's going to bite on it. So they'll probably wait till June to release him, and then he can come here after he gets released for like a show me deal, which should be very reasonable. And then if he plays really well, then we can sign him to a longer deal next year. But he's gonna have to prove that he's still that guy when he's healthy. And I want to see where A.J. Brown goes. Because if I'm him, I want out. You got a quarterback that don't like to throw him the ball consistently. Sometimes A.J. Brown's on witness protection. How is one of the top 10 receivers of the game on witness protection? You know, I'm trying to understand that. How? You know, how do you not target him at least 6 to 8 times a game? You know, Jalen Hurts doesn't do that. And that's crazy work to me. I don't get it. Like, I feel like most quarterbacks in the league, if they had A.J. Brown on their team, they would find him. And I feel like some teams, he would be averaging 100 yards and 1 touchdown a game, which would be solid. If you get a receiver doing that type of production, you can't ask for more than that. I mean, Jamar Chase had that type of season recently. I mean, he's one heck of a receiver. He's done some questionable things for sure, though, that I think he needs to mature and not do. Spitting on someone is not cool. So he needs not to do that. And they got caught in a lie when they showed proof of it, so he deserved to get suspended. So, you know, we'll see what happens with that moving forward. Hopefully he matures and he doesn't do stuff like that again. Because just, you lose respect for yourself when you spit on someone else. Like, it's very insulting, and it usually ends up being a fight from it. Because if someone spits on me, we're going to have a problem. I mean, y'all could afford him. But I think Philadelphia wants like 3 picks for A.J. Brown. If you think your guys are willing to give up like 3 picks for A.J. Brown, go for it. I mean, because who's Geno got? I feel like you lost your main receiver. I feel like, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. But you need receivers bad. Because Geno's decent. He's not going to get you to a Super Bowl. That's for sure. And not in that division as currently constructed. So, yeah. I just want to see who goes after A.J. Brown. I could see a team that has pretty much everything and they just need like another weapon. I mean, I love him to come to my guys, but we don't have the draft capital to get him. We only have like 6 picks this year, which honestly, that sucks. But at least we made a lot of good moves in free agency, so it's not going to be the end all be all. We've just got to make sure every draft pick we have is good. Need O-lineman help yesterday. So I'm hoping Adam Peters will draft us a couple very good offensive linemen. We need a center. The center is the captain of the O-line. The center calls out all the protections, and that's very, very important. Now, of course, the defense could switch it up. Like, it looks like they're doing one thing, but they're doing something totally different. It's a game of chess out there. One of the best chess players ever was Peyton Manning. Boy, watching him go toe-to-toe with making adjustments at the line of scrimmage with some of the best defensive minds on the field was something fun to watch. Peyton Manning was the man. He was my all-time favorite quarterback. Some people are going to be like, oh, Brady. Yeah, we all have different opinions. Oh, yeah. If A.J. Brown went to the Ravens, yeah, that'd be crazy. But, I thought Peyton Manning played the game the right way. And he was just fun to watch how much of a genius he was. And he put the hours of time into honing his craft. Because his rookie year was rough. Jim Mora even made him cry. But that's how rough he was toward him. Of course, who can forget the epic press conference rant? Hey, Coach Moore, what do you think about playoffs? 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 You kidding me? How about win a game? Playoffs? Everyone knows that rant if you're a football fan. And even if you're not a football fan, you've seen it on commercials. But he really, after his rookie year, he really went to another level and never had like a bad season again. And who knows if he didn't have that problem with his neck and how much that affects, he might have played longer. Hard to say. But Peyton Manning was my favorite all-time quarterback, and in my opinion, a top 5 quarterback. Can't discredit Joe Montana either, because Joe Montana was great too. Brady, I can't stand Brady, but Brady was great. But there's a lot of fishy stuff there too. Definitely some cheating. So, not going to be excited to give praise to a cheater. Well, as far as you're concerned, bro, is against the Jets all the time. Deflategate, Spygate, Jetsgate, this gate, that gate, all the gates. Yeah. I was so happy when Tom Brady retired. I was so excited. I was sick and tired of watching him out there. So, yeah. Now he's making $300 million on a 10-year deal broadcasting, and owns a small stake in the Raiders. If he had more control with the Raiders, they probably would get a lot better quickly because he does know how to win. Out or Mark Davis looks like a monk that did a lot of illegal substance. That bowl haircut he's got, like you're rich and that's a haircut you're rocking. Come on, dude. That's crazy work to me. You can't do something different with your hair. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, but that division right now is crazy because Denver made a real good move. They got Jalen Waddle, so now Denver's offense this got an upgrade. Because I can tell you, Bo Nix will find him. He will find him. Like 100%. So, Denver's going to be really good. Chargers are going to be solid. Can Justin Herbert figure out how to win a playoff game? We'll find out. And I feel like the Chiefs are going to bounce back. There's no way the Chiefs go 2 years in a row not making the playoffs. I don't see it. And they were even saying possibly that Mahomes would be rated to play week 1. But they got Justin Fields as a backup. Who? Brady? Brady at Mania? That would be goofy. But yeah, that division is going to be crazy. So the Raiders are in a real tough spot because everyone above them is really good. Wow, that would be interesting. I can't see Tom Brady wrestle. I just can't see it. He's too soft. Like some Charmin Extra Soft. Look how much he cried every time he got hit in football. It's like Tom Brady, that wrestling mat is not a king comfortable bed, okay? That thing is very hard. It don't feel good. So yeah. So that division, it's going to be hard for the Raiders to do anything. Now, the Bears division, I want to see how that plays out. Like, I feel Chicago is going to be good. Minnesota is going to be very interesting because you signed Kyler Murray, but you also signed Carson Wentz. So what are y'all doing? You going to say battle it out, whoever does better as a starter? I think they'd be better off going with Carson. Kyler Murray, because Kyler Murray's mobile. Wentz is not. So Murray can move around the pocket really well. Yeah, they should, because Mania's around the corner. Definitely should. But if Kyler Murray's the starting quarterback for Minnesota and they can get him in sync with everyone there and the weapons they have offensively, that should be a good time. Oh, it is set up. Okay, cool. Even though I feel like division should be facing the Usos at Mania for tag belts. Just my opinion. Maybe they're going to be interjected into the Punk Roman thing. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I have no idea. But yeah, the Bears division. So like, and I expect Detroit to bounce back. I think they'll be better. Dan Campbell's a heck of a coach. So I'm looking forward to that for sure. Um, Green Bay's solid. So I mean, it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna be a dogfight for that division. Definitely a dogfight. I don't know what to make of that match, bro. I low key don't like it, but it is what it is. Just make sure you get your tickets before they up them. Tell you that. So, yeah, we'll see how it plays out. I mean, there's a lot of interesting factors in how teams are looking from free agency. You know, uh, Jigba got paid. I saw for Seattle, 4 years, 160 million. He's a heck of a receiver. So he deserved to get paid. That division's going to be a dogfight. Seattle, 49ers, and Rams. Rams got better defensively. They got McDuffie, who's a all-pro corner. So that division's going to be fun. Arizona's going to suck. That's a no-brainer. But the other three teams, yeah, it's going to be a dogfight. That makes sense if you're having Logan and Brady fight Mania. So, yeah, 49ers, if they're healthy, they got a shot. I mean, they Fred Warner and Nick Bosa both were injured last year. If those two guys were in the lineup, 49ers would have been more dangerous, and they might have had a chance to get further in the playoffs. Did the Lions make any new moves that maybe I'm not aware about? If so, let me know. So, yeah, in the winner of that division, the Seattle's division, they could be very easily representing the NFC for the Super Bowl again because they're really good. Philadelphia, they can't figure out their offense right now. And if they can't figure it out again, they're going to struggle. Giants are improved. The Giants can make some noise. Hopefully my guys make some noise. And the Cowboys are the Cowboys. As long as you're talking about the team Jerry Jones don't care about success. He treats his team like a soap opera. You talking about his team? Oh, he's good. He won't win a Super Bowl? I don't think so. Because he'd make a lot of different moves than what he does. So it's just wild to me. But it's all speculation till we get to September. Yeah, we just don't know. But yeah, I don't see Dallas doing anything worth anything. Honestly, they're just not good. They're not well ran. Oh yeah, that's right. They got Pachenko. Yeah, Detroit got Pachenko. Yep. because they lost Montgomery to the Texans. And if CJ Stroud didn't have 5 turnovers last year, who knows what happens there? Because that was crazy. 5 turnovers, can't have that. Thank you for that, bro. But yeah, so, it's going to be fun. We're going to get a better idea of things once the draft happens. See who drafts who. Well, congratulations on that, bro. Probably be worth some good money. At least I think. But I know you're probably not going to sell that hat, though. You should put it in a safe place so it doesn't get damaged in case you decide to attempt to sell it down the road for sure. But that will be up to you on what you do with that. Only you know, I don't. So, but I think that's about all I got for tonight. Want to thank everyone that stopped in, everyone that chimed in and conversated. I always love it, so I appreciate y'all. Again, if you're new here, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when I put new content out, which is pretty much every day. Thank you, Katie. Y'all be safe, be blessed. I have some more new material tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.